everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about Venus in Swati nakshatra. And if you haven't watched my previous video, how I activated Venus energy in my chart, please go and watch that video and then come and watch this video. So let's go for the topic of today. Venus in Swati nakshatra. Venus in Swati nakshatra means it's a absolutely freedom and someone who always look for the equality in relationship. So this placement always makes the relationship turn into a business type of relationship. So whoever have Venus in Swati nakshatra, especially for the woman, you can't sacrifice your job just for someone else, because later you might regret in your life for doing that. The next thing about Venus in Swati nakshatra is the opposite nakshatras of Swati is Ashwini and Bharani nakshatra. These both nakshatra ruled by Aries, which is the first sign in the zodiac, and both of these signs always represents impulsive and also very fast paced. So your partner will be someone who is very much active, very much sport oriented person, and Aries represents short tempered, and these people can have quick anger, and also they will have issues with their partners or have arguments, unnecessary arguments. The next thing is Saraswati marriage is kind of unconventional as well. She doesn't choose motherhood. So if you have read about Saraswati, for Swati nakshatra, Swati nakshatra literally came from Saraswati. If you see from Saraswati, the name itself is from the goddess Saraswati. So these people always look for the knowledge, always look for new learning and anything that has to do with the knowledge. This is why Swati nakshatra people also love freedom, and they are not really much into motherhood, as how God Saraswati represents. So to know about your nakshatra, especially Venus in Swati nakshatra for the woman, please go and read about Saraswati Gifts, that book. It has so much information that you can learn from that book. So women of this Venus placement, they may choose their knowledge more than anything else. That is, knowledge is their first asset, their first important thing in their life more than anything else. This is like a modern type of thinking, or modern type of woman who choose job, not like typical or like old time. There is a woman who have to get married, who have to have children. No, Swati is also known as rule breaker, because Swati is half ruled by Rahu, and Rahu is everything except being normal. So Rahu literally represents unorthodox. So these people will always choose lifestyle that is very different from everyone else or anything else. It's like a very rare thing. So after the age of 30 or first Saturn return, this person not really interested in the romantic side of life, but more so of being practical in the relationship. This is where it can have issues. For example, if man have this Venus in Swati nakshatra, you always attract a woman who is independent, but then whenever you get married, you may not like that person being practical, because you want to have that romantic or sexual side of life, but your partner will not really engage or involve in that type of relationship. So for the man, if you have Venus in Swati nakshatra, you better become friends with a friend. Create that friendship with your partner before getting married. That's how the relationship will last. So for example, their love language is a gift, so they may give practical type of gift, or they expect practical type of gift rather than having something just for the sake of gift. So these people for Venus in Swati nakshatra, they are not a fool. So if ever you are trying to impress that person, make sure you are doing something that is useful or something that is practical, even in the way of giving gift, or you are trying to give any treat or date. Make sure there is some practicality, not some kind of all romantic la 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 type. No, it's just not working with them. So regardless of the gender, they always have their practical side active, even in the relationship or any type of relationship, friendship, relationship. This person will always think practically before bringing emotion into it. So love sudden and spontaneous adventurous travel, so their partner will have that character. Okay, since Venus in Swati people, for those who have this placement in your chart, Venus in Swati, you always attract a partner who is completely opposite of you, who is adventurous, impulsive, not practical at all. They will do whatever they wanted to do spontaneously or sometimes crazily. So this comes like opposite attraction may happen. And most of the time, for the people who have Venus in Swati Nakshatra, it is always after the age of 30, the first Saturn return, or 31 or 36, because that is the time they will get that maturity to actually think they want to settle down, or they want to get into relationship, they want to have that love life, but still there is a practicality. If you want to attract this Venus, for the people who have Venus in Swati Nakshatra, plan and execute it very quickly, which actually brings prosperity and peace of mind for them. So Venus in Swati Nakshatra, naturally Swati is ruled by Libra. Libra is very much known as the seventh house, and Libra also known as the judge, the fairness, and also there is a, I forgot the symbol, but it represents the woman who's holding the scale. So Libra also represents these people always plan. They cannot do any work without plan. They need to have a plan. And also they will execute it very quickly. They want to do it very quickly to finish the work. They don't like to delay it, or they don't like to procrastinate it. So the last thing about Venus in Swati is, always remember, Swati's opposite nakshatra is Ashwini and Bharani nakshatra. So if you want to have to start any work, then start from Ashwini nakshatra. When the moon is transiting in Ashwini or Bharani nakshatra, it's a very good sign for you to start any new job or new business, new anything that you want to start, to bring the wealth, to bring the cash. If I want to say very specifically, to bring the cash, or you want to start any side income, because Swati Libra is literally means the business. This nakshatra is very good for business. Even though if there's a Jupiter here, Jupiter is an enemy to Venus. If Jupiter is Swati nakshatra, these people will be very much a very good businessman, a very smart businessman. So for Swati people, they always have interest, they want to start business. So if you want to start, then start on when the moon is transiting on Ashwini or Bharani nakshatra. And also Venus in Swati, if you are trying to have any hobby or you want to try something new, then start with the horse riding or something that related with the fast sports. That will actually calms your mind more than painting or chess. This one doesn't work for you. Try to do something adventurous activities. So yeah, this is for Venus in Swati Nakshatra. And thank you so much for watching. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.